I am Angelo Balila, 21 years of age, and I believe in a saying of Ken Robinson. You cannot predict the outcome of human development. All you can do is, like a farmer, create the condition under which it will begin to flourish.
Good day everyone, I am Ian Baloloy, 19 years old, and I believe in that saying of Guru Harlem Brundtland that health is the core of human development.
Good day everyone, I am Ronalie Alejo, 20 years of age, and I believe in the saying of Maria Montessori that only through freedom and environmental experience it is practically possible for human development to occur.
Good day everyone, I am Angelica Arciga, 19 years of age, and I believe in a saying of Tom Rath that the key to human development is building on who you already are. Before we start, what idea comes into your mind after you see some photos? Yes, you're right. It has related to human development. The reason why we include like that is because our discussion is all about foundation of human development. Before that, we will define first the human development. Human development is the process of enlarging people's freedoms and opportunities and improving their well-being. Human development is about the real freedom ordinary people have to decide who to be, what to do, and how to live. So, it was the process of improving our well-being, and its approach focused on people and their opportunities and choices. In human development, it has three types. First was physical development. From the word itself, physical, it is connected with a person's body. Physical development. Throughout life, people change in size and height. The changes in size, body composition, chemical makeup, and height that occur as humans develop from birth to adulthood is considered their physical development. Those changes occur at different periods in a person's life, but researchers have agreed upon general guidelines of which changes are common in each stage of development. The first stage of development was when we are baby. Babies gain weight and grow in length rapidly. Teeth become visible as they grow through the gums. This was the start of having us development. When we are children, the development happening in our body are baby teeth are replaced by permanent teeth. Hair thickens or becomes more bountiful. Head is usually larger proportionally in relation to the rest of their body. When we are in the stage of being a teen, these are the development. Growth in height and weight continue. Puberty begins. Preparation for possible parenthood. Muscle and fat tissue redistribute and accumulate. Chemical changes begin to occur within the body. When we become adults, muscles and fat tissue continue to redistribute. Body age instead of regenerating or growing. Arteries harder and sleep patterns change. Eyesight, hair, skin change. As the body gets older, it shows in function and activity level. So, we can say that when we are getting older, there are many changes we encounter in our body.
Next is cognitive development. Cognitive development is how an individual perceives, thinks, and gains understanding of his or her world through the interaction of genetic and learned factors. Processes such as perception, senses, organization, memorization, recall, reasoning, problem solving, and imagination are all part of cognition. These processes change during different stages of life and are part of cognitive development. So, We can say that these processes change during different stages of our life, and we will notice all of that changes as we grow up. Next, cognitive development also involves language development. For example, when your child says dada, your child is actually calling for dad. So, in the next few weeks or months, the vocabulary of your child will be continued to grow or improve. So, in this situation, there is a language progresses that happened. The first stage of human development was when we are babies. Babies begin cooing and babbling. Second was when we are children. Problem-solving abilities and language skyrockets. Third was when we are teens. Complex thoughts and language progresses. Fourth was when we are adults. Moral issues become more prevalent. These changes is happening in different stages of our life. So, we can say that as we grow older or we grow up, we also become matured in different things.
Socio-emotional development. The changes in the way a person's social relationships, feelings, social skills, self-esteem, gender identity, and ways of coping with situations change over time. This is the socio-emotional development. There are four stages. First, babies learn to trust and depend on caregivers. Second, children learning to control emotions, learn about themselves and others, shift from egocentric, make friendships, learn to care about others, begin to see a difference between in others' abilities and talents. Third, teens learn to identify themselves in different roles, make decisions that affect their adult life, learn to take responsibility for themselves, care for others, and form intimate relationships with others. And last, adults form relationships with others, often results in choosing spouse or parenting partners, become caregivers, children, elders, adults. They are responsible for their own health and well-being. Moral decisions can dramatically affect their lives.
This is the topic that I'll discuss to you about four principles of human development. Number one, human development is relatively orderly. For example, number one, children learn their alphabet before they can read. Example number two, they learn to walk before they can run. Example number three, ride a bike before driving a car. The abilities developed in life tend to build on each other in a orderly fashion. Knowing the different stage of development and their general order help to create relationship with people and deal with people in a appropriate manners. Number 2, human development takes place gradually. Examples: height. It takes years for a person height to complete. They may hit a growth spurt that happen within a few weeks, but the overall process takes process. Example number 2, brain development. Example number 3, friendship. 3. Human development is interrelated. Means physical, cognitive, and socio-emotional development occur together. For example, as a children learn to speak a few words as well as develop the motor skill and connect to their caregivers. Number 4, human development varies among individuals. Example number 1, outcomes and rate of development vary by individual. Example number 2, some factor of their rates and outcomes are heredity, and environment. The example of heredity is IQ, and the example of environment is people and surroundings.
Key issues in human development. First is nature versus nurture. To better understand the nature versus nurture argument, we must know what each of these terms means. Nature refers to how genetics influence an individual's personality, whereas nurture refers to how their environment impacts their development. It means that the nature is an influence from our genes and heredity, while the nurture is an influence from our surroundings or environment. For instance, if a man abuses his wife and kids, is it because he was born with violent tendencies, or is violence something he learned by observing others in his life when growing up? Second is continuity versus discontinuity. Continuity is a continual or gradually changes, while the discontinuity is abrupt development changes. Third is pedagogy versus andragogy. Pedagogy is the teaching of children or independent learners, while the andragogy is the facilitation learning for adults who are self-directed learners or independent learners.
Why should study human development? The reasons are you interact with people daily. In interacting with people daily, you will encounter different development, so you must have knowledge about this. The second is help you understand what to expect as your age, so you will not become innocent if you have a knowledge about this. May enhance your abilities in your future job or careers. It will enlarge your choices in your life. Knowing your stage of life will help make you better decision and steer you in right direction. And the last is you'll be better able to appreciate the people in your life that are at different stages of development.
For your task today, please answer this activity that we prepared. Thank you for your cooperation and for watching.